Welcome back to Network Africa. The Naira made a free fall in early trade today, 23% against the US dollar, and that's according to Bloomberg News Agency. And this comes after the removal of the currency peg. But shortly after that slight fall, the Central Bank of Nigeria announced it is clearing all the backlog of forex demand of about $5 billion in the country through spot and forward settlements. Well, people in the markets are saying that that decision affected the rate at which the Naira was trading, so it began to bounce back from that free fall. Well, the move is expected to engender confidence, ensure credibility, price formation, and sustain the integrity of the Nigerian interbank forex market. Well, let's know what's happening to the Naira right now. I'm now being joined by Channels TV business editor Bosin Omofaye. He joins me now on Network Africa. Thank you so much for making out time. I know it's been a busy day for you at FMDQ OTC. But scary movement for the Naira earlier today, 23% against the dollar early today, though it began to ease off after the CBN quickly announced it is clearing off that backlog. Put that into perspective for us, Bosin.
Well, Adeshawa, I guess what you're asking, what the central bank is doing right now, what the market is doing. But what the market is really doing right now is that everything is a little bit quiet because the central bank has decided to make a special auction. The volume of what that would be and the rate at which the banks are pitching in for this very special forex auction is yet to be announced. We expect that to happen within the next hour, as it were. It's already past 4 o'clock. So as far as trading is concerned, if you look at the trading machine, things are a little bit quiet now. All the treasurers are discussing with the central bank. Central bank is collating those bids from the commercial banks and try to find put a total picture together. We expect that to happen when we return on News Track at 5 o'clock. In about an hour from now, we should be able to have a clear picture of what the rates are and what the volume of transaction and the size of the intervention of the central bank really would be.
I expect that this whole movement and clearing of backlog will also affect the Nigerian Stock Exchange and how investors have traded so far today. The market has closed, but we're still, like you said, they are collecting these results. But how do you see it pan out eventually?
Well, I'm not sure there's anything significantly new with the fact that the stock market took about 1.3% or 1.6% beating today. Hitherto, you know that on days that you have the debt auction or you have significant treasury auctions by the central bank, the stock market will always take a bit of a step back, again because investors will try to balance their portfolio. Currency is a huge conversation here, and everywhere in the world where you have an auction by the regulator, investors and traders would have to find the cash to back the amount of dollars they are demanding from the regulator. So that is exactly what happened today. If you look at the market last week, everybody went seriously bullish on equities, and that was expected. But now that you find the currencies market taking the front stage, you're looking at about $5 billion here. That's quite a lot of money on the table that we have to clear. This has been on the table, on our books, for more than a year. So all the banks are expected, therefore, to shift a little bit from equities into a currency and a little bit less also into bonds and treasury bills as well. So there's nothing really new about what happened today. That is what was expected.
So before I let you go, Bosin, what do we expect of the Naira in the coming days? I got a message on Twitter asking me, so with this new Naira regime, what's going to happen to it? What are we expecting to happen to the Naira in the coming days?
Well, Shawa, in just one single sentence, we all need to understand that the days of fixed Naira-dollar relationship is over. Now, it may take us some time to get that to settle in, but that is the new regime. Once you go into trading, and this is not new anywhere in the world, there is no fixed rate for Naira-dollar parity anymore. You will have to call your bank. Your bank will give you the rate that is available at the marketplace based on demand and supply. So you can get your Naira-dollar at 150 in the morning, 9 a.m., and someone comes in at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and get it at 152 or 155. That will be market determined. But the days of using the streets as the basis of Naira-dollar relationship, those days would have to go. You need to close speculation. You need to drive those who are misbehaving out of the market. That would have to happen. And until you have a technical system in place in which everything is transparent across board, you will not be able to achieve that.
Both Singapore Fire there for us. Always a pleasure to speak to you. Thank you for shedding more light on this dollar-naira relationship in Nigeria. Thank you. And on that note, we end Network Africa. Thank you so much for being a part of it. I am Adeshewa Josh. I'll see you again.